Hey there, thanks for joining me for Bible journaling. Today we're going to be working in our Moment to Breathe 365 devotions, and we are currently on day 234. An Easy Way to Bless Teachers by Jessica Turner. Our story today, or our verse, is Galatians 6:6, and it says, "Let the one who is taught the word share all his good things with the teacher." So let's go ahead and turn to that. And I'm going to go ahead and while I'm working, I'm going to read the story in a voiceover so we don't have to get started on that. We'll just put it right over the top here after I get started. I'm going to get a book because it's way here in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and get a book and stick it on that. So my thought today was that I was going to use the Saturated Canary girl that's doing some coloring with her Copic markers, but I know she's no longer in business, so I decided that really wouldn't be fair to you guys. So we're going to do something totally new and not really plan too much. My thought is I'm going to use this font. It's called My Dear Santa, and I printed it out at number 200, and I'm going to put that over here under my page, and we're going to watercolor it on. And then my thought is after that is I'm going to do some kind of, I'm going to put this circle on here, and I'm going to kind of trace around my circle, and then I'm going to do like some flowers or a wreath of flowers around the outside. So that is my idea for today. So let's go ahead and I'm going to gesso my page. So I'm going to use this clear gesso, and I'm going to put on 2 coats. I like to do 2 coats, so in case I miss a spot, I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward through all of that, so you don't have to watch me do any of that, but I will be doing 2 coats. All right, so let's go ahead and read our story. Teachers play a powerful role in our lives. I can tell you the name of every teacher I ever had, as well as something about them. My 2nd grade teacher, Mrs. Claus, was gentle and patient. My high school English teacher, Mr. White, pushed me to think about literature in new and deeper ways. My journalism teacher and mentor, Mr. Harrell, believed in me more than any other teacher. I'm so thankful for the kind, wise teachers that God has placed in my life. I appreciate every one of them. Now as a parent, I have an even deeper appreciation for teachers and the way they love the children they teach. The teachers, their love on my children every day while my husband and I work. In some ways, they are an extension of us, loving, teaching, and shepherding our kids in our physical absence. I'm so thankful my children's teachers have loved them so well in their early years. So I think a lot about how to bless the teachers at my children's preschool. Last year, my son colored cards to deliver to his teachers, and his thoughtfulness was appreciated. This year, we decided to give each teacher a journal, wrapped with a tag of thanks, and they were something both male and female teachers could use. As I wrapped the rope around the journals, I prayed for the hands that would receive the gift, that they would feel loved, that they would know that they were valued, that this small gift would minister to them. Honoring teachers doesn't require that we spend a lot of or any money. Something as simple as some homemade bread or a gift card for a cup of coffee is a thoughtful way to show you care. Our Moment to Breathe today says, think of the teachers who have made an impact on your life. Let them know how much you appreciate their investment in you. Send a note or a small gesture of thanks today. That's an excellent idea since school will soon be starting. Now is the perfect time to give your child's teacher a gift card or a special notebook you made. Speaking of gift cards, I currently have a gift card holder card kit in the store. I'll put a link to that at the top of the screen if you would like to head over and grab one up and color it and put a gift card in it and give it to your child's teacher. So I went ahead and I sped up my coloring here a little bit because it was taking me forever and it's really not that exciting. So I made it 200%, a little bit faster. So I cut off about 20 minutes of the coloring part, but I'm just going over the lines here and coloring over the black paper or the black outline in the back. Nothing fancy, just watercoloring, drying it in between so it doesn't run into the letter next to it, and so on and so forth. Alright, so I went ahead and gave those letters a second coat, and then I dried them real quick with my dryer there. And now I'm going to take my circle template, which is a CD thing, and I'm going to make a small, the circle outline so I'll know where to kind of place my flowers. And I tried to make it so that the verse I'm using is down towards the bottom, and then I'm going to try not to cover that up quite as much. And I'm going to go ahead, and it's kind of dark, so I'm going to go ahead and erase it a little bit because I don't want to watercolor over the top of it and then have the lines still be there, because it will be permanent after I paint over the top of it. So I'm just erasing it a little bit and making it a little bit lighter so that you won't be able to see it once I put my flowers on there. And here I've decided, oh, I better erase over here too. Silly me. But yeah, definitely erase the line so that you can't see it afterwards, or it's pretty light so you won't have to worry about it. And I like to use my paper towel after I've erased because it'll save from smudging it everywhere. I tend to, if you touch it with your hand, it tends to smudge it everywhere. And I'm just going to do some quick, easy watercolor rose type flowers on here. Are they perfect? No. But I'm just going to paint them on and do red and orange, and then I'm going to add some leaves and stuff there at the end, and kind of make them go around my circle there and spread them out. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music on, and I'm going to let you watch me paint the flowers on, and I'll chat with you in a little bit. So I hope you had fun coloring the flowers and splattering and doing some decorations in the Bible today. If you want to go ahead and do this page in yours, that would be awesome. I would love to see it if you attempted it yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is not perfect, but I had fun. I got to spend some quiet time with Jesus and just spend a little bit of meditating and quiet to myself. So I did a quick underline there of my verse, and I did end up getting a little bit of my paint onto my verse because I wasn't paying attention. That's what happens when you don't do that right away. And I'm putting my plastic piece back underneath the page because I'm going to journal on here, and I don't want it to get all bumpy from the page that's underneath there. So I always finish off with my journaling, and then I put my date on there so I'll know what day I did that. So anyway, I hope you had fun today. If you have a question, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, or if I'm doing a live class, you can hop on over and we can chat. Stay tuned to the end of the video for suggestions on videos I think you might enjoy. Otherwise, I hope you are having a fabulous week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.